Hello everyone, welcome back to English Radio Ambassador. Today, I'm your host Bible, and I'm already here with my friends that we will discuss about Chinese New Year that will coming next week. So before my friends start to share his point of view about Chinese New Year, let him to introduce himself.
Yeah, so my name is Bryan. I'm from grade 12.
Okay, Bryan. So, thank you for joining us today, and please make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
So, as we know that Chinese New Year will come next week, so the audience and also me as the guest, we really want to know about Chinese New Year more deep. So my first question is, before we go to what is Chinese New Year, I want to ask about your family.
Okay.
Where is your family originally from, and what is something unique about your culture that you are proud of?
Well, my parents are both from Singkawang in West Kalimantan, but it was specifically for my ancestors. Actually, unfortunately, that we have nothing to do with our ancestors anymore because we have lost it for many time, and the worst part is even our ethnic group is being forgotten in China. And so we do not have any like original country or original place. And something unique, I think, is like our language because our language is unique and it is hard.
So it's same like Mandarin or what?
Yeah, in Mandarin, and we have also like dialect.
Or dialect?
Yeah.
What kind of dialect? The name of dialect?
A lot of dialect, like example in Indonesia, in Medan, a lot of Chinese people are speaking Hokkien dialect more than Mandarin, and myself in Singkawang usually speak Hakkanese language.
Okay, so can you tell us one word maybe?
I think like Tai Ka Ho Mai Bryan Ricardo.
Oh, so it means my name is Bryan.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's to getting know the guest for today, and let's talk about the Chinese New Year that will come next week, guys. Let's start with the first question. What is Chinese New Year, and why is it so important in Chinese culture?
Well, Chinese New Year is different with the general year that you are using right now because it is based on lunisolar calendar. So basically it's about the moon cycle and the sun cycle. So it is different. And why is it important? Yeah, it is the same with we are celebrating New Year, like New Year new things, and actually in New Year, Chinese New Year, there's like cycle of luckiness, and that's the special thing about our Chinese New Year.
Okay, and the date that Chinese New Year held, when is it?
I think for if I'm not mistaken, in this year is on I think like 17 February, I think.
17.
Yeah.
So it's different from year to year.
Yeah, of course it's going to be so different.
Why can it be like that?
Yeah, it depends on the moon cycle.
Oh,
Like,
it depends on the moon
moon cycle.
cycle. Oh,
So sometimes it has one more month, so it's gonna be so long. And sometimes it's gonna be so short because sometimes its cycle has some more moon and the other one has less moon.
oh, I think it's stay like 17 next year 17
No,
the
no,
next
it's
year
gonna be
17
different.
too. Oh, it's going to be different. So it's fun fact that Chinese New Year it's not always in the same date, right? Because as we know that in Christian we held what is it event what is it called Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Eve. We always celebrate it in 25th of December, right? But Chinese is different. Chinese New Year is different. It depends on the moon cycling. Okay. And when you were younger, how did your family usually celebrate Chinese New Year?
Well, when I was younger, my family and I went to a temple for pray. I think that's all.
Okay, I want to ask you a question, Brian. So, when you go to the temple, do you usually get the stick for the luckiest or something like that?
No, actually, there is something of like that.
Uh-huh.
Like you are seeing the prediction of your life, but it has some restrictions, and yeah, it's hard to do, and it's like some spiritual things. And my mom does not recommend it when I was younger because it is really hard to do.
Oh.
I usually just like praying with a stick on it, like being burned on the fire.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it. And do you have a special memory during Chinese New Year, maybe from the previous year?
I think I have like around 2023, I think, like when I went to Peak because it was really fun, and yeah, I enjoyed a lot in Peak.
Yeah,
as well.
because I think Pig is most of them are Chinese people, right? And the culture is very Chinese, so that's why it's a good place for Chinese people every Chinese New Year, guys. You should go there in 17th of February. And what are some special traditions that family follows during this celebration?
Well, actually, a lot of things that we are holding in this Chinese New Year, like of course the most iconic one is we are giving out people a red envelope, or we call it ang pao, and that's the most traditional thing, and the most iconic one was Imlek, I think.
Like, yeah, I have a family that Buddha too, and I call him Akung. He's a celebrate Chinese New Year too, and every year, every Imlek, I always come to his house, and I always get that red thing, that red envelope, that called ang pao, guys. So that's why the benefits when you got a Chinese family. And why do people wear red during Chinese New Year? Because it's always
Okay.
identical with red color. Why? Why red?
Okay. Red means life. Red means luckiness, and yeah, it means fire. So it's like embracing your encouragement, I think. And also instead of red, some people are using gold, but gold means wealthiness or your richness. So, but people are preferring to use red because it means lucky. If you are not lucky enough, of course you will not gain some money, but at the same time, if you get some money, you cannot gain some luckiness. So yeah, people are prioritizing first, are prioritizing the luckiness first more than the wealthiness.
Okay, so red is the color for luckiness.
Yeah, I think.
And for life. So if you want to be lucky on 17 February, don't forget to wear red what?
Clothes.
Red clothes. Okay. And we already talking about ang pao or the red envelope. Can you explain why it should in red ang pao gitu?
Okay, so ang pao comes from Hokkien language. It's not from Mandarin. In Mandarin, it's called hong pao. But in my ethnic, we call it as fung pao. Actually, yeah, the direct translation is ang is red, pao is envelope. So yeah, it's called red envelope for a reason, and it's usually filled with some money. So it means like you are sharing your luckiness, you are sharing your wealthiness to people that you give. I think that's all.
Okay, Brian. I heard a story from my akong that the person that can give ang pao is the person who already married. Is it right?
I think I don't really know about it, but if you are thinking logically, like if people are married, of course they have a work, like they have a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
So, well, when people have a job, of course they have some salary. So
Okay,
that means that you need to give out your salaries for
Mm.
like your luckiness, your wealthiness too. So if people does not have a job, they are not recommended to give angpao because they do not have money left.
Even they are married, but they don't have the job.
Yeah.
They don't need to give the angpao.
Actually, if someone married, they still need to give the angpao as it resembles the luckiness, like your wealthiness and luckiness to be married like that.
Okay, so we're talking about angpao and the red color. Now let's move to the special part that I really like. It's about culture and food. So,
Okay.
what foods are usually prepared during Chinese New Year?
Actually a lot, but I think I will mention just a little bit of it. Like starting from the dessert, kue lapis. It means like your luck being layered to each other, and then sometimes dodol Cina. It means like your luckiness or like some symbolize some like your richness also. And then for the like primary food is like pork with a ketchup on it, and sometimes like a shrimp being boiled in an alcohol water.
Okay, and I often see in Chinese New Year there are always orange fruits.
Orange.
Yeah, is it meaning something for you or in Chinese New Year?
Actually, I have nothing. I have no idea about that.
Oh.
But I think because the color is bright. The color is bright and
So it's for aesthetically.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you held this Chinese New Year, of course you celebrated with your family, right? And why do you think family gathering is important in this celebration?
of course you need to prioritize your family over your friends first. Like if you want to transfer in your luck or your richness, of course you need to prioritize your family just for the universal wealth. I think that's
Okay. And what message would you like to share with our school community during this Chinese New Year?
like oh I think you guys should not ask us about angpao because we do not have some money that and we are not going to give you money because you are my friend. I think that's all.
Okay, so you only give angpao to family, right? Not friends.
Yeah, of
Because he already said before that family is the prioritas upon everything. Yeah. Okay, and how can students respect this Chinese New Year and also the people?
I think the answer is simple. Like, if you want to understand or respect something, of course you need to understand it. Like, you need to learn about it. So, if you want to respect about Chinese culture, you need to learn and know about the Chinese culture itself. I think that it's.
Okay. That's our last question for today. Thank you, Bryan, for joining with us, and thank you for the opportunity that you already give us to know more about Chinese New Year. And see you in another episode. Bye.